Then you can still join us for any upcoming Clippers home game. Order your tickets online or at the ticket booth.
Attention fans, you won't want to miss our next giveaway. The first 15,000 fans through the door on giveaway night get a Chuck the Condor cap. Don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game and get a free mascot bobblehead. Don't miss out on our next giveaway night. T-shirt night. Every fan that attended will get a white Clippers tee. Let's make sure we're all in the house.
Our cameras caught the Clippers arriving at their building and coming through the tunnel with a lot of style and confidence. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Looking now at some numbers for MP.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Curry is out there with MP. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Kuminga in at the 4 spot. And for the Clippers, they've got Jimmy Butler. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Bol. And it's Waters in at the 2 guard. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Here's Justice, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. MP's got the first points up on the board here for the Warriors. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Curry from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Jumps up, and MP throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Waters. The Warriors making the shot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here's Butler. He had 25 points last game. 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Holiday, the pass to Waters. Butler feeling out a bit. Driving the lane, can't cash in from close range. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Got that one up quick. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You take a look at the Warriors. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, the Clippers. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
Yeah, and I think the Clippers, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
It's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Warriors leading by 11. Outside for Curry. Back to MP. It's deflected.
How about the swat by Olynyk? Nice defensive play.
Outside Holiday. Trying to get something going. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Jackson Davis. Curry outside. The rebound by Holiday.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Holiday gets the bucket. Here's MP. He had 40 points in the win against Dallas.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had him totally rattled.
Moody the pass to Justice. To the middle. Pass to Moody. And he's good on the 3-ball.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Butler. Driving to the basket. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a play.
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And MP throws it down hard.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Holiday, no one around him. And the 3-ball is good. Holiday's got 9 points.
Now, Jimmy Butler is an unselfish teammate. This guy loves to get his teammates involved.
MP kicks to Curry. Back to MP. 4 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. He's got 15.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Pass to Moody. Shoots over Olynyk, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Mavericks was terrific. He scored 40 points, and ultimately, he posted a triple-double. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 14-3 run. MP finds Jackson Davis. Golden State moving it around. MP outside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Curry with the three. Rebound by Olynyk.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games. This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Clippers trailed by 19. Outside Holiday. Bruce in the corner. Pass to Bull. Here's Holiday. Will it go? It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. That one goes in. MP's got 19 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Outside Holiday. Shoots from 12. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Now, here's MP. He's got 19. Pass to Moody. A three-pointer is right on target. Moody's got 11 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Golden State basketball.
Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. The Warriors, number 1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Stevens is checked in, and it's Kennard in for Jimmy Butler. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pass to Olynyk. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Stephens, covered by Wiggins. Here's McLaughlin, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 3 on the clock. Bruce in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the Warriors with possession here. Here's Podziemski. And it's Golden State with another.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
To the paint, and stolen by Thompson. And that one's off, and this is his first shot of the game. Los Angeles has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Olynyk inside, covered by MP. Here's McLaughlin. Bangs home the trifecta.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Smooth sailing for Golden State. MP deciding where to go with it. Drops in the layup for 2. MP's got 21.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's McLaughlin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. The Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in. And he's good on the second. Here's MP. He's got 21. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying, that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
And the Clippers making a change here. Brown's checked in. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And stolen by MP. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the officials call a traveling violation. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, number 25, Luke Kennard.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Pass to Strus. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clippers moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Warriors with the rebound. MP outside. Podziemski with it. Fires top of the key. The shot, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. The Warriors on top, delivering the blowout. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Podziemski. Moody is out there with Jonathan.
Child, please.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Clippers shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Kennard, the pass to Strus. Three-pointer. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Poked away and stolen by MP.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one. But they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Here's Waters. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kennard for 3. Pajemski grabs the board. Pass to MP. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. And he gets it to go. And now it's 27 points for MP.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Steffens. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington. Here's Brown. And Santos pulls it down. Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in. And the Warriors miss again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Waters. With his first shot attempt. And yet, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Waters got his first bucket of the night. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the Clippers making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Warriors on D. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. McLaughlin, no good. And so MP will bring it up for Golden State. The 3 hits it from 3-point range. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Going inside, and the dunk by MP.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. LA's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Can they get it? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Moses Moody. 2 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
So for the Clippers, Bol comes in for Brown. And it's Butler in for Luke Kennard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's the fast break. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. McLaughlin, no good. Golden State's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And that one, good.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
MP kicks to Kuminga. And MP with the basket on the assist by Kuminga. 34 points for MP.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Bol. Now here's Butler. He's covered closely. Clippers moving the ball around. And McLaughlin gets it to go.
Yeah, Max Strus developing the ability to play make for teammates. That's an on-time, on-target pass.
Here's Justice. Outside for Sexton. Back to MP. And there's the drive. And MP throws it down.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
LA's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Butler. Here's McLaughlin. Just 5 on the clock. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
MP against Bull. MP outside. Driving inside.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Here's McLaughlin. 10 points for him. Pass to Strus. Inside. McLaughlin, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Butler. Here's Steffens. Strus kicks to Butler. 6 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And that's good. Strus for 3. Strus has got 6 here in this quarter.
This guy is absolutely automatic. Strus's motion just so repetitive.
Now Moody for the 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
Go, check Jimmy.
Outside Butler. Pass to Bull. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Bull's got 6.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Now, here's MP. Not a lot of room. In the corner, Moody with it. Another 3 for Golden State.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Here's MP, and that one drops. MP's got 40 points.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Pass to Bull. Here's McLaughlin, covered by MP. Here's McLaughlin, covered by MP, and it's blocked, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. So both teams changing it up here. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Curry. Wiggins outside. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Olynyk high post. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Warriors shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Outside Butler. Over Moody. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Floats it up for Kuminga. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Pass to Waters. Back to Olynyk. Now here's Butler. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in.
As simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
MP passes to Santos. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Assist from MP.
Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. 54 seconds left in the first half. And MP throws it down.
Unbelievable explosion. Shows a great burst to the rim and extends over the taller defender.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Holiday, the pass to Waters. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Olynyk. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's pretty good strength by Kelly Olynyk, not letting the contact alter his shot. Pretty good focus.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
Thompson, he's checked in for Moody. Good, another from 3.
And all season long, he's been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
You're right. He's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to third most three-pointers in a single season. This is his second trip to the free throw line. Both free throws good from Holiday. 24 seconds left to play here in the half. MP up top, guarded by Holiday. And MP throws it down.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
MP inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 50 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
MP has been leading the charge for the Warriors. It's been a sensational all-around performance for him. He's got a triple-double now. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. For the West, MP.
Award goes to MP, baby.
I love. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Warriors.
Well, it's been a stampede in transition. They'll run it right.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining.
And as we dive... This is checked in for the Clippers. Luke Kennard comes in for Aaron Holiday. Los Angeles has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Max Strus is out there with Bol Bol. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Waters in at the shooting guard.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract limits. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Here's Waters, defended by Sexton. Back to Kennard. Down low. Bull can't hit. The Warriors have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Santos has got 9.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Kennard kicks to Bull. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Warriors also making a change. Thompson's checked in. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Inside, here's Bull. And it's Bull slamming it down.
Luke Kennard showing off his playmaking skills. That's about vision and IQ.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. To the paint, here's MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. MP's got 54 points.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
McLaughlin, the pass to Kennard. The 3 from Strus. The Warriors pull it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Santos gets it to go.
Boy, you love to see the unselfishness of MP at this early stage. Pretty pass.
Pass to Olynyk. Here's McLaughlin. The wide open shot from Strus. Buries the long-range jumper. 9 points in the game so far.
Max Strus so comfortable with his range shooting.
MP with it. Wiggins outside. There's the triple. Rebound by Olynyk. Kennard against Sexton. Kennard, the pass to McLaughlin. And here's Strus for 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Pass to Santos. MP inside. He's against Olynyk. And there's the bucket from MP.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here is Strus. To the middle. Here's McLaughlin. Launches it. 4 on the shot clock. And that's good. Max Strus for 3. Strus has got 6 in the quarter. To the inside. Justice. And the dunk by MP.
Well, the passing ability of Andrew Wiggins on display. And ask anyone, they'll tell you he's a great team guy.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And Olynyk kicks to Strus. Bull, a screen on MP. Pass to Olynyk from downtown. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. They set the pick. Drives to the hoop. Good, he hits again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's McLaughlin. 10 points for him. Bull finds Strus. Here's McLaughlin. Covered by MP. And McLaughlin gets it to go. McLaughlin's got 12 in the game.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Outside for Sexton. MP outside. Back to Sexton. Lets the three fly. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Now Strus from the arc. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. MP out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Santos in at the 4 slot. Hardaway with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
McLaughlin, the pass to Strus. MP grabs the miss. MP's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's McLaughlin, covered by MP. Back to Strus, beyond the arc. Rebounded by Holmes.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Santos. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Thompson outside for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. To the wing on the left. Back to Kennard. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Kennard's got his first points of the game.
How about that? Luke Kennard looking very comfortable on the interior. That's a tremendous finish.
Here's Justice. And good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Brown. Here's McLaughlin. And here's Strus for 3. That one doesn't go. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. There's the drive. On the wing, MP. Pass to Kennard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Rashawn Holmes.
It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Butler finds Holiday. Here's Bull. And here's Holiday. Pass to Butler. Takes it inside. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity. Holiday
against MP. Out to Hardaway. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Hardaway. Misses the 3.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The Warriors shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. MP's shot is good.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Pass to Waters. Butler on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. Butler kicks to Bowles.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And stolen by MP. By himself. And the dunk by MP.
Once MP grabs that steal, he's off to the races, folks. Terrific two-way play.
Now here's Butler. Outside Holiday. Pass to Waters. Down low. Shot clock at 6. And it's Butler missing. Sexton against Olynyk. Kicks it out to MP. Over to the left wing. Santos. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Hardaway passes to Justice. Outside, Sexton. MP with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Shoots the 3, and there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by MP.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right.
You're one of the only players to ever get a quadruple-double.